Doesn't get much better than this. The sun is out. I'm going to my first ever NFL game today, and I get to watch Ollie practice here in Ohio. There's a travel team that plays this fall, and where he was doing some of his fielding and pitching and strength and conditioning for an 11-year-old. Where he was doing that last year in 2 different places, and one of the coaches asked if he would play on his travel team in the fall. We don't have fall ball in Canada because fall turns into winter really quick, but they do have it here. And although I don't think this is an all-star team by the looks of it, the little kid there in the blue shirt hasn't caught a ball yet. Use the glove. But it'll still be a lot of fun. So Ollie's out there having fun. I'm having a little drink. I got to talk to Jason and everybody, just get updates today, which was important. Talk to Jason about some of the horses, talk to Tim about some of the shoeing, where we're going to enter, but most importantly, my final little visit over my top list of the sale coming up. I am completed my pre-sale analytics of the catalog. I have 15 horses that I really, really like. I have about 75 that I want to look at when I get to, oh my goodness. Oh no, good catch. That I want to look at as soon as we get to the sales pavilion. We are heading out myself and a number of clients are heading out to the sale on Thursday to inspect the horses. Going to talk about who we like, who we don't like, what we're looking for, what we're willing to pay, and then we're going to head out to the sale on Friday. So a big week ahead. Neptune was posted today. Here, I'm going to give you a real-time update. There was 26 shares left last time I saw. Neptune, so this is the horse that was born in New Zealand, raced in Australia, and now he has 24 shares left. So Neptune, a little background on the horse. I'm sure by the time you see this video, he'll be sold out. He's at 24 shares right now. We had bought 60% of him. Now Neptune and Daniel Cordina's other horse, nope, down to 23 shares, are coming over here. They had showed that they might have a little blood in their scopes, and you're not allowed to use Lasix in Australia. So they've tried to rest them, spell them, train them down easy, same as we would do, but it's just not being able to reach their top ability with this blood. So we're going to bring them over here, race them here on Lasix, and a lot of the horses. You'll see a lot of the horses with NZ and A besides their name, followed by another consonant, which is L, as they come to North America. So excited to see Neptune, and I believe the other horse's name is Troisa. That's Daniel's own horse. He's coming over here to race also. We've had a great week at the office. I just wrote the update. I was surprised. We had 10 winners this week. I was thoroughly impressed. I guess the horse that sticks out in my mind, aside from the claim of Militant, which was surprising to me, not very often, you always go into a race, you're like, they might claim this horse. You never know, it might happen, and I'm fine either way, but I was thoroughly surprised that they claimed Militant, a nice horse, and may very well achieve what they want to with him. He's getting better every week. He's got a great attitude. His work ethic is good. But again, that was seller's price for him. And Militant is going to Sandy Beatty's barn. So good luck to Sandy and all his new owners with Militant. The horse that stuck out for me, I was happy with Chicago Hall. He looked like he raced well, left so quick from the outside, and then was beat fair and square by those other 2 colts, but I was happy with the way he raced. JK Victory raced good the other night, a winner also. I thought he was awesome. And the horse that really stuck out to me, because it just happened, was Brace for Landing. He just overpowered that same division that Militant was in. Militant looked good. I ended up in a great spot with him, ducked him down to the rail from the outside, ended up in a perfect second over spot with him. And then the first over horse made a break, so I ended up in an attacking position the rest of the way. Just beat for third, finished fourth, beat 2 lengths, trotted 55 in a piece. And then Brace for Landing just went out and overpowered them in 54 and 2 and looked extremely good. He's got 1 win left in that class, but he can race somewhere. Just not sure where yet, but he can race somewhere. And he was definitely very strong the other night. What else do we have happening yesterday? Patrick DePrano was good, second in 51-1. I think he can be a little bit better than this. Still, I don't think over the last 3 weeks, a lot has gone on with Patrick de Perona, and as I said to our former clients, I think Patrick has slid a little bit with his age, but I don't think he's slid to the point where he is. I think there's a little bit more there. We just need to get him back up into his happy place, so to speak. Save America was tremendous. I think anybody can see if he got out anywhere in the last quarter before he did. I think he's probably a winner in 48-4, not third in 48-4, and raced very, very good. Both the fillies raced adequate, is the word that I used, in Sarnia. That was Resolve Indeed and Princess Dream. I was happy with both of them. And Rock Shining Star, again, somebody said, I think he's just tired from all the shipping. Well, to play devil's advocate, Save America did as much or more shipping than Rock Shining Star did over the last little while. I think Rock Shining Star is a nice horse. I just think 48-4 and a 5/8 is plenty for him. He's got to mark a 48-4, but at the Meadowlands. So, he fits an hours and nothing now. He'll race next Friday in Scioto, and then I think you'll see him rejoin Tim Twaddle's barn in the Meadows. He's raced well there. He fits very well in the open there, and I think that's the spot for Rock Shining Star to be. Obviously, I am watching very closely. In an hour, 2 hours, and 12 minutes, I'll be entering the stadium in Cleveland to watch the Cleveland Browns take on the Dallas Cowboys, but Country Dancing will be on my mind front and center as I'm walking through the gate. You can be sure I'll be watching the race. Talked to Mark this morning about both her and Casanova Hall. It's hard to explain Casanova Hall if you haven't sat behind him. I'm sure Mark will talk to Dave Miller about the horse also. Country Dancing is easy. I have no idea how she could possibly be 20-1 from the rail, but she's no slouch, and she is coming into her own and getting better every week. Casanova Hall, I think his last qualifier was the best I've seen him, and since he was so fluid and felt so fluid, might be the best he's been. So we'll see how he races today. I'm excited about that. Maybe the two fillies later on tonight in Cleveland Masha and My Wicked Heart. Tomorrow is a big day for us. We have Gaslight Hall, Westland Warrior. Those are preps for their finals. Really excited. Gaslight Hall. I messaged Marvin Luna. I said, very nice colt. He's prepping for the final in Kentucky. It may help you to go watch his last race. I'm not going to tell you about it. I'm going to say that he got mugged. Go watch his last race, and you'll see what kind of horse he is. I'll be in the Poconos racing Tenacious Hanover, Memory and Imagination, and time is on my side. So a lot going on this weekend. Our preparation for the sale has been made. I've poured over, as I said, that catalog. I did jump over a couple of horses. Manhattan Money and Foxy Seaside both going out their season-ending races as winners. Foxy doubled up her second win this year in 56-1 and looked good doing it. Manhattan Money, his first lifetime victory in 158. He's out now also. And then we had two tremendous races. Aunt Lily and Freedom Hill jogged. They both destroyed the fields they were in. Looked great. Lover's Play looked good also, but as I circle back to the fillies, it's important to talk about the trajectory for Aunt Lily and Freedom Hill. Aunt Lily's going to race in the Ohio Breeders' Championship and Delaware Week and race in the last Sire Stakes. The reason being, I thought she got over Northfield really, really well the other day. Our plan always was to race one in the final and try and get the other one in the Consolation in the Buckeye final, and that's what we're trying to do with respect to Freedom Hill. So Aunt Lily, we're planning on racing in the Sire Stakes, Freedom Hill in the Buckeye final and the Consolation. Gymboree did not make the final, I don't believe, unless she draws in. I think she's 13th or 14th on the list, which is sad because she's been racing great, but her year is far from over. She looked good. And Grand Slam Dio is in on Tuesday also. As I circle back to Freedom Hill, I mentioned it in a video this morning, but I thought it would be worth mentioning again. As our buckets sell out in Ohio, and they've done, you guys, I truly appreciate the confidence you put in us. The premier horse, the top bucket, that one horse is completely sold out. The premium bucket has like 7 shares left in it, I think 7 or 6 shares left in it. And then the economical bucket, which is a little bit less, I think it's 70 US, 950 Canadian, which will probably be made up of 2 or 3 horses, has the most shares left in 17, I believe, or 18. So I suspect and hope by next Friday when we walk into the sale, those shares and those buckets are all sold out, which would be very interesting and very helpful for me. If they are, we'll make sure that we do the best job we can to assemble the best lineup we can for 2025. We already have some Ohio breds in our midst. You guys know this. They are Judy's Money, who is our first public purchase of the entire year. Amy bought Judy's Money in Delaware last week at the first sale. She's a ready for money filly. I really like her. Capistrano, her first foal is a lather up. It's coming in. We'll bring them all in over the next week or two. The Volstead the Volstead colt out of State Park S. This is the first foal from the mare that I bought in foal, the Volstead, in Harrisburg 2 years ago. So there's 3. And then the Long Tom full sister, I Don't Play Nice, in Tomboy Strong, is also coming back in. We have an International Money filly. Is it a filly? Yep, a filly out of Isa 10 is coming in. We have Miss Mildred's Sweet Lou colt, I believe, is coming in. And who is the last horse? Oh, a 5th Ohio bred, Sweeney's Full Sister, is coming in. So Sweeney's Full Sisters, or Half Sisters by Volstead. We have a Volstead colt. We have a lather up. We have a Ready for Money, and we have a Long Tom. We already have 5 Ohio breds. Combine that with the 10 that we're likely to buy. We're looking at a starting lineup of 15 Ohio breds for our 2025 lineup. So that is a very interesting thing. We already have 2 Pennsylvania breds also that are coming to the stable. A lot of people asking when those shares are going to be up. I don't know. That's a great question, because when it comes to them, you haven't seen the videos of them yet, right? They haven't been in a sale. These horses weren't prepped. There wasn't, the pedigree page and the yearling video that you can look at and hear what I have to say about it and then make a decision. Those aren't up there. So I think what we might do is just focus on one horse per week and do a video of that horse on the track, so you guys can see how it's looking, how we broke it in, how the horse appears. I think that's the best way to do it. I don't really have a thought on this. I haven't landed in any one direction. So if you have personal thoughts, this is how I think you should do it, or this is what I think, feel free to drop me a line. We do have 7 yearlings that have not had any shares sold yet. We haven't put them up. Capistrano Knights, that's the lather up filly out of Capistrano. For those of you that have been with us a while, Capistrano was such a nice filly, well bred. She's out of a sister to Mr. Feelgood, and she took a 2-year-old mark, I believe, of 53 and a piece. A really, really nice filly, and was a really nice horse for us. Cheers to Beers is the Volstead out of State Park S. Judy's Money, that's not true. She's actually already sold out. Pretty Eyes and Lies, that's the International Money filly out of Isa 10. She looks good. Tomboy Strong, that's a Long Tom and a Muscle Chrome. I can't remember the name of Miss Mildred's foal. I think it's Colt by Sweet Lou. I can't remember the name of the foal, but that one also is coming, and then Sweeney's Sister is coming too. So those are the horses we have already. These are the horses that are in our stable already. We're going to look to add probably another 9 or 10 next Friday at the sale, and then sale season obviously is in full swing after that. I guess before that. We have Lexington shortly after. We'll talk about buckets quickly with them right after the sale and get those started. Probably one of the most exciting sales and the exciting times of the entire calendar year is upon us right now. Not to be outdone by the horses on the track. We still have horses racing every single day. Stakes coming up, jurisdictions closing up. Pennsylvania finished the other day, or is finishing up on Monday, I believe. A big race for Time Is On My Side as he preps for the Little Brown Jug the week after. He still has tons of races left also. Just a lot. There's a lot going on right now at the stable. This is the busiest time of year. I appreciate everybody, all the kind remarks you had about the racing last week, or the foals, or the yearlings, or anything. It means a lot. It means a lot, especially this time of year. So thank you all very much. I hope you've all had a wonderful week. I hope we all have a lot of luck at the racetrack this week, and most certainly at the sale, although I don't know. We won't be able to judge the sale until next summer. So with that, I'll let you go. I'm going to walk over, watch the final minutes of Ollie's practice, take it all in, and I will talk to you all very soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. Take care.